Think you're strong because you can bang out push-ups all day? Let me prove something. Most people who think they can handle a handstand push-up are actually seconds away from face-planting or wrecking their shoulders. Sounds dramatic? Maybe. But it's true. Because what feels like strength often hides weakness, especially when gravity flips on you. Here's the thing. A handstand push-up isn't just a show-off move. It's the ultimate test of control. Your balance, your shoulder integrity, your core stability, all exposed. And yet, I've seen so many people kick up, bend their elbows and think, yeah, I've got it. But watch closely. Hips sagging, elbows flaring, neck compressed. That's not power. That's a ticking time bomb. You ever notice how some people seem to float down and push back up smoothly, almost effortlessly, while others look like they're wrestling gravity? It's not just strength, it's technique. And that's where we're going today. I'll show you exactly how to master the handstand push-up the right way. But first, we've got to unlearn a few things. Because if your foundation's off, no amount of reps or grit will save you. Imagine trying to build a skyscraper on sand. It's going to crumble. Same with your body. So before we fix it, let's talk about what's breaking it. Most people kick up into a handstand like they're launching a rocket. Wild, uncontrolled, hoping balance magically appears. Then they bend their arms without engaging their core, dumping all the weight onto their shoulders. Sound familiar? Yeah. And then comes the worst part. They crane their neck down trying to find the floor. That's how you crush your cervical spine, not how you build power. Now here's the secret nobody tells you. A perfect handstand push-up doesn't start at your shoulders. It starts at your core. Your abs, glutes, and even your toes are part of the movement. Control those. And gravity becomes your training partner, not your enemy. I'll show you exactly how to fix each of these mistakes in a minute. But first, ask yourself this. If your foundation determines your strength, what's yours built on right now? Control or chaos? Think you're strong because you can bang out push-ups all day? Let me prove something. Most people who think they can handle a handstand push-up are actually seconds away from face-planting or wrecking their shoulders. Sounds dramatic? Maybe. But it's true. Because what feels like strength often hides weakness, especially when gravity flips on you. See, the handstand push-up isn't just some flashy Instagram move. It's the ultimate test of control. Your balance, your shoulder integrity, your core stability, all exposed. It doesn't lie. The moment you go upside down, every flaw in your form, every weakness you've been hiding behind, momentum or speed, it all comes to light. Now, I've seen this 1,000 times. Someone kicks up to a wall, elbows flaring out, back arching like a banana, and they press down with all their might. They might even crank out a few reps and think, hey, I've got it. But here's the truth. They don't. They're just surviving gravity, not mastering it. Their core's disconnected, their shoulders are overloaded, and their spine? Let's just say it's not happy about what's happening. You ever notice how some people seem to float down and push back up effortlessly, almost as if they were defying gravity, while others look like they're in an all-out wrestling match with the floor? It's not just strength, it's control, precision, alignment, and that's exactly what we're going to build today. But before I show you how to do it right, we need to talk about what's breaking your form in the first place. Because if your foundation's off, no amount of practice will fix the cracks. Imagine trying to build a skyscraper on sand. It's going to sink, no matter how beautiful the top floors look. Your body works the same way. Let's start with mistake number 1, kicking up without control. Most people launch into a handstand like they're trying to break the sound barrier. Too fast, too wild, hoping balance will just happen. But balance isn't luck. It's built from the ground up. If you can't control your kick-up, you'll never control your push-up. Instead of thinking launch, think lift. You're not throwing your legs, you're guiding them. Imagine drawing a slow-motion line up the wall. Smooth, precise, intentional. Mistake number 2, dumping all your weight into your shoulders. This one's a killer. People think handstand push-ups are all about upper body power, but if your core's not firing, your shoulders are doing triple the work. That's why so many people feel pain instead of progress. The truth? Your shoulders should transfer force, not absorb it. The real power comes from keeping your body aligned, core tight, glutes engaged, toes pointed. Think of your body like a single steel beam. No weak links, no wobbles. Mistake number 3, the neck dive. This one's subtle but dangerous. You've probably seen it. Someone lowers their head down trying to find the floor, collapsing through their neck. Not only does that kill your range of motion, but it's brutal on your cervical spine. The fix? Instead of leading with your head, lead with your elbows. Lower straight down under control, keeping your gaze slightly ahead, not at the floor beneath you. It'll instantly make your line stronger and protect your neck. Now, here's where things start to click. The real magic of the handstand push-up isn't in the push, it's in the setup. Before you even move, your body should already be working as one unit. Squeeze your glutes, tighten your abs like someone's about to punch you in the stomach. Lock your ribs down, no arching, no sagging. This is your hollow body position, the same one gymnasts use. If your body's the skyscraper, this is the steel foundation that holds it up. Alright, let's talk about the descent, the hardest and most important part. Don't drop. Control it. Imagine you're lowering yourself onto a glass floor. You want to be slow, steady, balanced. Elbows should track slightly forward, not flaring out to the sides. This keeps your shoulders safe and your triceps engaged. As you reach the bottom, your head should form a triangle with your hands, not directly in between them. That little adjustment? It's everything. It creates stability and power when you press back up. When you're ready to push, think drive the floor away. Don't just straighten your arms. Push the entire body upward as one line. Keep your core tight, glutes squeezed, and exhale as you rise. That's how you move with control instead of chaos. Now, here's a little light bulb moment. If you can hold a rock-solid handstand for 20 seconds, you're already halfway to mastering the push-up. Why? Because control upside down is 80% of the battle. The rest is strength and mechanics. So, if you're struggling with the push, don't rush it. Work on your balance first. Practice handstand holds, wall walks, and controlled negatives. These build the foundation that pure strength alone can't. Let's layer in an advanced tweak, shoulder angle awareness. Most beginners think straight arms equal to stability, but true control comes from micro adjustments in your shoulder angle. Slightly protract your shoulders. Think of pushing the floor away even before you bend your elbows. This activates your serratus and stabilizes your scapula, making you feel lighter. It's a subtle shift, but it's the difference between fighting gravity and flowing with it. And here's one more pro tip. Breathe. Sounds obvious, right? But so many people hold their breath upside down. Oxygen fuels control. Exhale slightly as you lower, inhale as you press up. It keeps your core engaged and your mind calm. Let's recap the right way to perform a handstand push-up. Start with control. Kick up softly, not wildly. Lock into your hollow body position. Glutes tight, abs braced, ribs down. Lower under control, elbows slightly forward, forming that triangle at the bottom. Press back up by driving the floor away, keeping your entire body as one solid line. And throughout it all, breathe, stay tight, stay focused. Now here's your challenge. Find a wall, warm up your shoulders, and try 10 flawless reps. Not fast ones, flawless ones. Feel the difference when your body moves as one unit instead of a collection of parts. Notice how light it feels when you're aligned, how powerful it feels when every muscle contributes just the right amount. And remember, this isn't about ego, it's about mastery. Don't chase reps, chase precision. Every clean handstand push-up is a conversation with gravity, and when you learn to speak its language, you stop fighting it, you flow with it. So prove it to yourself. You can do handstand push-ups, not by muscling through, but by mastering control. Because real strength isn't about force, it's about finesse. And the moment you realize that, you'll never train the same way again. Think you're strong because you can bang out push-ups all day? Let me prove something. Most people who think they can do a handstand push-up are actually seconds away from face-planting or wrecking their shoulders. Sounds harsh? Maybe, but it's true. Because when gravity flips, every flaw in your form gets exposed. A handstand push-up isn't just a showy move, it's the ultimate test of control. Balance, core strength, shoulder stability, everything has to work in perfect sync. And yet, most people treat it like a normal push-up flipped upside down. That's the first big mistake. They kick up wildly, arch their back, flare their elbows, and dump all their weight into their shoulders. It might look strong, but it's not. It's chaos disguised as effort. Here's the truth. A great handstand push-up doesn't start at your shoulders. It starts at your core. If your midsection isn't tight, your power leaks out like air from a balloon. Think of your core as the foundation of a skyscraper. If it's weak, the whole thing wobbles. So before we build up, we need to fix what's breaking your form. Step 1, control your entry. Don't kick up, lift up. Smooth, deliberate, like you're balancing a glass of water on your foot. Step 2, lock in your hollow body position. Glutes squeezed, ribs down, abs tight. You should feel like one solid piece of steel. Step 3, on the way down, keep your elbows slightly forward, not flared. Lower under control until your head forms a triangle with your hands. That's your sweet spot for balance and power. When you push up, think drive the floor away, keeping your body straight as an arrow. Breathe out as you rise, stay tight, and feel the difference. Here's your challenge. Try 5 flawless reps using this form. Not fast, flawless. Feel how much lighter you are when everything's aligned. That's not luck, that's mastery. And once you control gravity like this, you'll realize real strength isn't about force, it's about finesse.